Okay, this is chapter 6, and what we're going to do is add an animation at the beginning of our piece, and then we're also going to add a movie. So I've downloaded an Illustrator file from the class website, and I also downloaded the FLV file where the video is contained. So let's go back into Flash, and the first thing I want to do is get rid of this indicators layer. Unlock the interface folder and just drop it right into the folder, and then close up that folder, twirl up, and lock it again so it's out of our way. Next thing I want to do is create a new layer, and we'll call this one Illustrator Import, and I'll choose frame number 1, File, Import to Stage, and we'll go ahead and import the Chaplin content file. And here we see all the layers broken down, all the paths broken down. So I'll just click OK, and it comes in. Zoom out. And I'll lock down these other files, and I'll just kind of position it where I think it should be. Okay, we want to animate this coming in, and we're going to fade up the text blocks here. So I'm going to grab the circular portrait, hit F8, convert it to a movie clip, and I'll call it Chaplin and circle. I'm going to cut it from the stage, create a new layer, call this Chaplin and circle, and I'll paste in place, which is Command Shift V. Alright, I wanted to animate in right before the home frame, so I'm going to add a keyframe, go back to the first frame, and slide it off. And now I'm going to put in a motion tween so that you can see that it'll come off the stage when the time comes. And then I'm going to grab this keyframe here, hit F8, turn this into a text graphic symbol. Click OK, and I'll also add a keyframe here. Go back to the first frame, right click, choose Create Motion Tween, click on here, and in the alpha, turn the alpha down to 0 so it's invisible. So what will happen is this will animate in, and it will stay on the screen during the home screen. So what I want to do is add a couple of keyframes right here. I'll hit F7 on my keyboard, and once you get to the bio section, that picture will disappear. When you return to the home screen, you'll be able to read this paragraph and see his portrait. When you click the button, the playhead goes to the home label rather than to the intro, so you'll only see the animation once. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is work on the movie section. I'm going to go to the Actionscript layer and add a new layer. We'll call this movie. Come over to the movie layer, movie label, and I'll hit F7. Now we want to import our FLV. So I'll import video, and we'll hit choose, and we'll browse to where the video is in our folder. Click continue, and we'll leave it as progressive download from web server. Now we have to pick out a skin that we want to use, and there's any number of them. Every time you click on one, you can see what it's going to look like. So I'll just choose this one, click continue, and finish. And now the movie is imported, and I'll try and visually center it. Save, test the movie, and now when I click movie The movie comes in and it plays. We can control the parameters, like if we don't want that green thing to be on all the time, we can have it auto hide. Set this to true, and we can also change the skin color, make it a blue as opposed to a green. Come over here and choose a light blue. There we go. Now it matches our theme a little bit better. Play the movie again. And now the auto hide the movie will hide the bar. When we roll over, it reappears. And that's the end of chapter 6.